I can't stop reading. I can't stop reading. I don't mean that it's my passion, hobby, obsession. I mean, I quite literally cannot stop. I have been reading for 2 years. Paperbacks, Reddit, poetry, the news. I can still write. That's the singular blessing. My husband tried to help me so hard at the start. Drove me to doctors and psychiatrists. They were all useless. Headaches are constant, my eyes locked, neck stiff, stuck in place. But the worst thing about all this? Last week my husband left me. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to date a woman who can't do anything but read or write, who falls asleep from sheer exhaustion, her nose slamming into a book. I can't live without aid. That's not what he signed up for, so he bailed. I can't lie. I'm living in sheer terror. Luckily, I'm still earning an income. Here's the irony. My job is editing horror books. But grocery shopping is impossible. House cleaning is torture. Even getting dressed is a struggle. What will I do without my husband? You might be thinking I'm strange for not fixating on a cure. The thing is, I know that I can't just be mended. The day my hell started, I met with my best client, Susie DeSife. She had a new book, promised to be a twister. Susie is known for her erratics. What good author isn't batty? So when she walked in reading, I wasn't fazed. Nose in a book, Susie slid me her new novel, and I skimmed my first read-through. The book was gripping, captivating. I'd say her best yet. I was so enthralled, I didn't even notice Susie sneaking out the room. But there's something I haven't told you. The plot of her book. It was about a young man who had this disease. It wasn't an ordinary sickness. There was only one way to rid his infection. Pass it along to someone else. What's the disease? He could not stop reading. How did he fix it? He wrote a book about the contagion and convinced his friend to read. At this point, I realized that Susie had silenced. I tried to lift my head. It stayed stiff. The rest is history. My 2 years of reading, a rapid health decline, and finally, my husband leaving. Without him, I cannot survive. As the days dragged on, my eyes never leaving the page, the truth hit me. I'm not stuck in this nightmare. I'm bound, infected, and I can pass it along. So I made a choice. I would write, create the very thing that ruined me. Thank you for reading. It means I can finally stop.